Hey, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Morning Motivation. I pray that you all are doing well. I pray that you all are having a blessed week. Thank you so much once again for joining us. And let's go ahead and get things started. We know that in the Bible that many people, the Pharisees, the Sadducees, they talk poorly about Jesus. So if people are going to do this to Jesus, don't you think that it's inevitable that they're going to do it to us? And so today we want to talk about this, that people are going to make bad comments about you, but how do you overcome it? Because sometimes what's that saying back when we were kids? Sticks and stones may break our bones, but words will never hurt us. Well, words do hurt, and there are things that people say to other people that are just so hurting. We live in a society today where there's so much social media, and people they don't even have to be standing face to face with you, but over the internet they can be thousands of miles away. No matter what time, day, or night it is, they can make comments. They can make negative comments towards you. So I want to talk about a couple ways to overcome these negative comments that are made about you. Because one thing is for sure, that as we are out in on the internet, out on social media, sooner or later somebody is going to say something negative about you. They're going to say something negative about your ministry. They're going to say something about a post that you put, even a funny video that you might have made. Anyway, there are people out there who will just say negative stuff no matter what you put. You put something out there saying praise God, they're going to say something negative. You put a picture out there of puppies, somebody is going to have something negative to say about it. And here's how that can affect you, because negative comments is basically pouring into our spirit, and that's something that we absolutely do not need. I know a friend of mine just started a new ministry, and we put out some posts, and someone put a negative meme out there with some negative comments, and I'm just like, you know what, there's no need for this. And so we want to talk today about overcoming negative comments. And the first thing is this, is that someone, whether it's on the internet or in person, someone gives you some negative comments or some bad comments, then here's what you can do. First thing is this: avoid arguing with them. Because what I've learned from experience is that people will say things just to kind of pull you in, to rope you in to their world, to rope you into their world of negativity. And they want nothing more than for you to um, uh, lash out at them for the comments that they said. And so the worst thing you can do is get into an argument, because what you're doing is you're succumbing to them. They just think of it, the enemy tempted you with some bait, and now he's got you, because you now are going you're having an argument with someone about something, and the easiest thing is to just move on. Next is be positive. Be positive about it. Someone writes something negative or says something, be positive. Don't let that negativity enter into your spirit, because once it enters your spirit, it will sit there and it'll just eat away at you. You'll continuously keep thinking about those negative comments. So be positive about it. And you know what's worse? Sometimes our own family members will say some negative things to us, and we have to be positive. Especially, we have to keep looking at this person, they're a family member, but just be positive, have a positive mindset. Like I said in the beginning, they spoke poorly about Jesus, but you know what, you have to have a positive mindset about it. And next thing is this, is talk it out. Talk it out to a couple things. First of all, talk it out with God. Hey God, this person left this comment and it upset me for a moment, but I avoided an argument, and I'm going to be positive about it. But Lord, I just need to talk it out. I just need to vent. I just need to get this off my chest so that I can feel better. Also, if you have a friend that you can talk to, or confidant, someone who is very close to you, understands you, that you can talk it over with. What, these negative comments came my way, and I just need to talk it out. And talking things out is oftentimes, it's going to help you out. You talk it out with God, you talk it out with friend or confidant, and you get it out of your system, because sometimes if you don't talk about things, it's going to just eat you up even more. It's just going to be like this pit in your stomach. You're going to see this comment and you're going to want to say something. Human nature, you're going to want to argue back, you're going to want to defend yourself, but that's not the thing to do. You need to, once again, avoid the argument and be positive and just talk it out. Next thing is this, is that negative comments are going to come. People throughout your life, they're going to give you, they're going to say things about you that you don't like. People, I once knew an individual that all they wanted to do is give you unsolicited feedback. Well, to me, unsolicited feedback, the way they put it was just an opportunity for them to say something negative. But you know what? You just have to ignore it. You have to ignore it. Matter of fact, to this day, there are unsolicited feedback. I can't even remember what it was. It was all about ignoring it and getting on with my life. So ignore it. When these negative comments come, just ignore them. If they're on your social media posts, just delete them. You delete them that fast. Hit the delete, and they're gone. But ignore them is the key. And the final thing is this: is that you've gotten these negative comments, you've gotten this negative feedback, you've gotten some bad comments, people talking about you, saying bad things about you. We talked about you avoid arguing, then be positive about the situation, talk it out to God, talk it out to friends, talk it out to your mentor, and then finally, well, you ignore it first, and then finally, this is so key. You have to move on. You have to move on. When you receive some negative comments about yourself, the key to healing is you have to move on. It's very difficult. And we're not just saying forget about it. No. In everything that we go through in life, it's a learning situation. It's an opportunity to learn and to grow from the situation. So you learn from the experience and you move on. But if you stay there, how it can affect you in a negative fashion is that you dwell on it. And it could be, say, for example, like our ministry is all online. So if we let a negative comment just sit there and resonate with us, and we hold on to it, what it's going to do is going to stop us from moving forward. We're going to be very reluctant to post again. We're going to be reluctant to deliver a message again because we haven't moved on. And the quicker we can move on, and notice I'm not just saying get over it and move on. No, not at all. We talked about some things being positive. We talked about talking it out with God, and talking it out with your friends or mentors, something like that, talking about it. But what that process is you're dealing with the issue. But then in the end, you have to move on, move past what this negativity is, because if not, it's just going to eat you up. It's going to keep you in this rut, and you're not going to be able to get out of it, just spinning around and around in your head. But you have to move on. You have to move forward past these negative comments, because it's inevitable in life today. There are people out there, what's that saying? Misery loves company. Absolutely. People, they are in a negative space. They're in a miserable space, or the enemy is trying to use them to get to you, and they're gonna lash out. They're gonna say things, no matter what the reason. But it's all about how you deal with it yourself. Let those people, what's that say? Haters gonna hate. So let people, they can be haters. That's fine. But I tell you what, for me, if you leave a negative comment on one of my videos, here's all I think about, because all my videos are about glorifying God. Well, my thought is, well, you know what? You listen to my content and you heard about God. So you know what? It's like this. Some plant, some water, and that's what we're called to do. But God gives the increase. So that person that leaves a negative comment for me, I know at least God was able to allow me to plant a seed about him, about his goodness, about his saving grace and mercy. I know that God was able to help allow me. God enabled me to water a seed that somebody else planted. And so then God can deal with that person. God can bring the increase to that person. So once again, people are going to talk about you. They talked about Jesus, but you cannot let it affect you. Deal with it momentarily. Avoid arguing. Be positive. Talk it out with a friend, a mentor. Also, you want to ignore them and then move forward. So once again, I pray that you all are doing well. Thank you so much for watching this morning. I pray that you all have a blessed weekend coming up. I pray that your Friday is productive. You're getting everything done that you needed to get done for the week, that your to-do list is finished. And now as you move into the weekend, you are ready to enjoy some rest, some relaxation, some time with your family and friends. Once again, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and share and comment. I love your comments. So keep your comments coming. Once again, I pray that you all are doing well. Have a blessed day. And God willing, we will see you back here again on Monday at 8 a.m. Take care and God bless.